Academic subjects, including English, language arts, mathematics, and science, have an essential connection to career and technical education, CTE. Knowing why this is essential makes the efforts to improve CTE less burdensome and yields greater results in student career readiness. Academics and CTE is often discussed in the context of diploma requirements and state tests. But the underlying reasons why academics are so important is about creating high quality, more rigorous, and relevant CTE. Academics connecting with CTE is partly driven by the technical complexities of an ever-changing workplace. Workers today change jobs frequently, and even within a career, the skills change, requiring continuous learning. The technical skills needed for most jobs today require strong literacy, problem solving, and computational skills. Workers today need to be prepared to continually adapt to new technology and to learn new skills. The workplace is dramatically different from a time when learning a technical skill while still in school might last you a lifetime. CTE is about learning to do things, repair, design, build, grow, care, or make. These CTE skills of doing have many traditional tools and procedures, which students have learned for generations. In a different era, when a CTE student acquires a new skill, there was an assumption that that physical skill would allow them to be productive far into the future. A physical skill such as sanding and finishing a piece of wood is a simple example some of us learned a long time ago in shop. Students could continue to practice and refine that skill without inclusion of additional academics. However, what happens when the tools change or the construction materials change to plastic or metal? How does the craftsman solve those problems and adjust to change? This is where communication, problem solving, and even science helps the person adapt. Today, CTE must introduce technical skills, but elevate learning to higher levels of rigor by preparing students to be able to adapt to change. But forcing students to absorb overwhelming amounts of academics prior to learning technical skills is boring and inefficient. Learning is more effective when students can see the context and the relevance of academics when addressing the real-world problem. The fundamental role of academics is acquiring the intellectual tools to improve. The way we do things at work can always be improved, but that improvement should not be through inefficient trial and error. Imagine trying to land a satellite on Mars using the trial and error method. Improving the way we do things must be facilitated by intellectual tools to write and speak clearly, solve problems efficiently with the language of mathematics, and understand the world around us through science. Change and innovation is through applying academic skills. The way forward for CTE is to develop proficiency in technical skills, but also prepare students to create and adapt to new tools and new procedures. It is nearly impossible to teach high-quality, adaptive technical skills without incorporating academics. Modern CTE is the relevant application of knowledge, but CTE must also strive to add rigor by integrating academics with project-based learning. This is best accomplished through the ongoing collaboration of CTE teachers and academic teachers to elevate rigor by planning and often teaching lessons together.